Hey you guys, welcome to a somewhat review. Really, I'm going to be just talking about the doll because there's many reviews out there, at least over the body. And I'll give you a close-up of the face. Really, I'm just going to give you my opinion on the doll. And I did make him some underwear. So, yay on that. Actually, I'll take my rings off. I really don't want to scratch him, and it's not so bad with this hand because I mostly hold him with this hand, but yeah. And here's a better look at his face. So I just love the profile for one. I like his big nose. I don't know, I just love his features. I think they're really nice, and I want to try and give him a face up similar to what he has on Junkie Spot, and then I love the ears. I'm going to be turning him into a wolf person, so the ears are perfect. And then, like, if you guys can't see, he has little teeth there, and many people attribute that as orc, I guess, from like World of Warcraft or any other fantasy thing. But, I don't know. To me, it screamed wolf. So, that's what I'm going to make him. A wolf person. And then, my plans as far as his hair, is it's going to be gray. I think that would be a nice color on him. Really want gray hair. It's just, I'm a little nervous about doing the face up, so. And then the eye color is going to be blue. But the blue we got, me and my mom got the same color. So I got the color that... Okay, I'm back because I am a professional YouTuber and totally and utterly prepared for this video. JK, not really. Really, the only thing I made is I was so excited about his underwear being done that I was like, I'm gonna make the video now, and then I forgot, oh, I wanted to get other things too. So here are the eyes that I got him. They're in here somewhere. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter, but he has the same eyes she has, and they come off more green than blue, and I didn't want that. I want something that was a really nice bright blue color. So what I'm going to end up doing is getting a really light blue and hoping that that gives the color that I want. So that, and the eyes did not fit on this doll. I got 20 millimeter. I think they're millimeter. 20. I can't breathe because I just ran up the stairs. Whew, and I'm hot. But yeah, I got 20 millimeter, and this one wears 16. So what I'm going to end up doing for him is getting the 18 millimeter. Because I put these in him. I tried these in him and they were okay, but they looked... But inside his head, they were too small. They were like swimming in the hole. So... yeah, and if you want to see what they look like, that's what the smaller ones look like. And this is a 13-inch doll, by the way. And I'm going to make her sit real quick, so that way. But, and then this is just poster putty, because we were dumb and forgot to order some eye putty with it. But yeah, they're just in there just like that. And then I don't have the head cap on all the way because I still have the face ups I need to do, so. Which I'll do within the next day or two. And then she doesn't totally and utterly fit in Monster High clothes. But like when we went out after I had filmed that video, we didn't find anything that could possibly fit her, but now that I've put Monster High clothes on her, I know Kelly clothes will fit on her, at least. But there we go. But she's so nice. She's small. This is actually the outfit that Katrine was wearing. The Katrine I got to customize. So this is the skirt. I put the shirt on first. And yeah. So she's really cute. She's my mom's doll. Like, my mom wanted one when I showed her mine, and then they were having this event. And at first it was an event for another type of baby. And then we waited too long, and they didn't have that event going on. And we ended up having to wait later anyway to buy it. And right when we were about to buy it, event! So, it was really nice that I was able to get this, or my mom was able to get this baby. And it's nice that he was, it was a great thing that he was, I cannot English. One, I'm excited, and two, I'm tired. It was nice that he gave us little extras, like these little pencil erasers, because, I mean, really, they're small enough that it could pose as a stuffed animal for this, for the baby or something, or a little figure for my guy here. So that's really cool. Another thing, one problem I have with this body is his arms can only go out and then up and down. You really can't make him touch his face. I mean, yes, there's double jointing in the elbow, but you can't swivel or anything. Which is disappointing. I mean, I wanted him to be able to touch his face. I mean, it was all for the posability and stuff, but I mean, other than that, this guy is so awesome. I was able to make him kneel. Actually, recently I was able to, why is his knee not all the way, there we go. I was actually recently able to make him stand. I finally figured it out. It's like, the other thing I noticed is he's kind of kicky. So, like, I'll do this, and it's like either, like, I'll try and just do it one notch, and then one bump will make him go like all the way back like that. So, and one thing I also like about Hujo is the gear systems. Let's see if I can pull it out. Like, you can see there's a gear system in there. So that is awesome because it helps with posing. So you can click it into a position and it will stay there. So you can have him posing just like this. And then bend his chest forward. And you can have him hold his hands in his lap just like so. I mean, super posable. And these are strung dolls. So they're strung with elastic from the feet all the way up to the head. And then there's I think there's two pieces for the feet. Or is it just one? I can't tell. In case you guys are wondering what I'm looking at. There's a gaping hole, so you can kind of see the string inside there. The elastic. And I'll pop off his head real quick. Or his faceplate. It's more like a faceplate. So you can see. And see, all the knots are up here with very tiny hook. Very tiny. So, and then I don't want to press his head all the way on because one, he doesn't have eyes, and two, he doesn't have a face up. So that is irritating. And I already had like a really hard time trying to get his face off because I wanted to try on the eyes, and I guess it was on enough that I couldn't just pop it off. I had to like pry it open with a butter knife, which I don't recommend you doing unless you absolutely know what you're doing, because you don't want to mess up your doll. But I love like the sculpting on the chest. Like, you can see like his abs, and then like his clavicle. I think that's what that's called. Me trying to be all technical. But the sculpting on this is amazing. And, like, I mean, even his hands, like... And this is... I guess you would consider this not, like, a super de-duper, like, oh my gosh, detailed BJD, but... I mean, you get some really nice detail. There's nails on here. You just can't see them. And, like, I mean, here's the feet. So, yeah. I love him and I like him. And, if you guys have any other questions, there we go. Just leave them in the comments below. Here in a second, I'll swivel the camera around, and you can actually, I'll show you a height comparison to a Monster High, her. I'll show you the comparison to her, so that way you guys can kind of somewhat get an idea about how big he is, because he's taller than her. So, he's 45 centimeters. And if you guys ever seen me with, like, Goliath and I did a review on her, I just don't think I ever posted it, so there's that. And then here, I'll have her just kind of right here. Okay, now I'm going to swivel the camera around and I'll show you guys what everyone looks like size-wise. Okay, you guys, here they are, and actually, well, he's kind of leaning a bit, so he's probably just very, very, very slightly taller than my Frankie right here. And, I mean, she's pretty tall just because she's on a stand and she's not leaning backwards. This is the only way I could get him to stand because he's on the carpet. And then you can kind of see this, the Hujo baby compared to the other Monster High's high dolls right there. So yeah, and then you can actually also see his size comparison to like the other dolls around. So there you go. I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this review-ish blah. This review-ish doll review thing. Like I said, it was more or less because I wanted to talk about it, because I really didn't get to do that in the opening, because I just wanted the opening to be the opening. So yep, until next video, bye!